Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Magnetize Official. If this is your first time here, I'm so excited to have you join our incredible community. Here, we dive deep into the realms of life, love, spirituality, and the transformative power of the law of attraction. A space where we align with our highest selves and uncover the magic of our spiritual journeys. As always, I invite you to take a deep breath and remember, only take what feels true to you. These readings are meant to empower and guide, not to define or limit your experience. I channel messages for both the collective divine masculine and divine feminine energies, weaving together the threads of what's happening in the collective. Some of these messages may feel very specific, while others might serve as a broader confirmation of what you've already been feeling or experiencing. While I shuffle the cards, take a moment to ground yourself and connect deeply with your intentions for this reading. What are you seeking clarity on? What energy do you wish to call in or release? If you're feeling aligned and ready to receive, drop a "Yes, I'm ready" in the comments below. I'm picking up on the name Mark for someone, though I'm not entirely sure why. It might be connected to a person, or perhaps the idea of marking this moment or marking this time. It feels significant, like a turning point, a shift where something is changing or evolving. Maybe this resonates with you, feeling like a situation, energy, or connection is moving through a pivotal transition. What's coming through strongly right now is that the divine feminine has been experiencing an amplification of her intuitive abilities. It's as though her inner knowing, her ability to feel and sense on a soul-deep level, has reached new heights. I've been calling this the blessing and the curse energy. It's beautiful, yes, but it can also feel heavy. I'm sensing a weight on the shoulders, as though this heightened intuition, while empowering, can sometimes feel like a burden. I hear a divine feminine's voice whispering, "Sometimes I wish I didn't feel so much. I wish I didn't know so much." If that resonates with you, know you're not alone in this. This heightened state of awareness, especially now, is asking a lot of you. It's pulling in energies that may feel overwhelming at times. Interestingly, as I was channeling this, the number 313 appeared, a number of alignment and encouragement, often signaling that you're exactly where you need to be. I've been noticing a lot of 1s and 3s lately, which makes me feel like the collective is being guided to trust these synchronicities. For many divine feminines, this heightened intuition is causing them to pick up on energies from the divine masculine, whether it's their counterpart or even other masculine energies from the past. It's as if the divine masculine is reaching out energetically, consciously or unconsciously. And for some, this is even manifesting in dreams. It feels like past connections or unresolved energies are coming into focus, either to bring closure or to create clarity. The card appreciation just came through, landing in a midway position, which feels significant. There's a sense of being in between, feeling grateful for what is, but also unsettled by what's still unfolding. For some of you, this energy of appreciation feels tied to an overwhelming love connection. It's as though this connection is so intense, so energetically charged, that it's almost unbalancing. Divine feminine, if you've been feeling emotionally or energetically off, this might be why. You're picking up on waves of profound love energy coming toward you from a specific masculine. For many, this feels strongly connected to your divine masculine counterpart, who may be sending these waves of emotion and intention energetically. I'm hearing a divine feminine asking, "Am I going crazy?" There's this deep, almost disorienting feeling of questioning reality. What if I'm imagining all of this? What if it's all just in my head? This energy feels tied to the divine masculine, specifically one who might not be showing up with clear communication in the physical world. It's as if you're feeling this overwhelming love energetically, but there's a lack of tangible confirmation, which can make it feel confusing and surreal. The financial constraints card came through in reverse, carrying the number 13. Once again, we're seeing ones and threes making their presence known. The number 3, in particular, feels significant. It speaks to creation, alignment, and the unfolding of a greater story. I'm sensing that many of you are beginning to notice how certain events in your life resemble scenes from a larger drama. Not necessarily dramatic in the conventional sense, but more like a movie where everyone has a role to play. And in this movie, your life, there are different characters taking on different roles, particularly the masculine energies. I'm hearing terms like the karmic, the twin flame, and the soulmate come through strongly. Some of you might even find that you've had 3 distinct masculine energies enter your life, each representing one of these archetypes. Alternatively, your higher self is reminding you of the spiritual contracts we create before coming into this life. These contracts allow different souls to step into various roles to help us grow, expand, and evolve. Everyone has a role to play, I'm hearing, and these roles are designed for mutual learning and soul growth. The Caring Connections card also appeared upright, symbolizing warmth, stability, and a familiar kind of love. This could be pointing to a specific masculine in your life who holds a steady, nurturing energy. The number 14 came through alongside this message, which may carry meaning for some of you. Additionally, I'm picking up on the name Thomas, or perhaps another name starting with the letter T. This could be significant to someone listening. The Financial Constraints card, reversed, carries a powerful message of breaking free, of constraints dissolving and bonds loosening. Divine Feminine. This moment feels transformative for you, as though the doors that once felt closed are beginning to swing wide open. At the same time, Spirit is acknowledging the duality of this energy. Your intuition has never been sharper. It's at an all-time high, but so too are the moments of self-doubt. It's as if the clarity you're receiving is being met with equal intensity by a questioning voice within you. It's an intriguing and complex energy to navigate, but trust that you are not alone in this process. Let's dig a little deeper into what Spirit is revealing here. I feel guided to reshuffle the cards and dive into the dynamics of the soulmate, twin flame, and karmic connections showing up in your life. As always, remember to take only the messages that resonate with you personally. Interestingly, the word Japanese came through, so this might hold meaning for someone tuning in. Perhaps a connection to Japan, or something symbolic for you. The Caring Connections card landed near the solar plexus chakra, which speaks volumes about confidence, self-worth, and personal power. I sense that these connections surfacing now, whether they've re-entered your physical world, your dreams, or even your conscious thoughts, are here for a reason. Your higher self is bringing them forward to provide clarity. This is an opportunity to solidify your understanding of their roles in your life, the lessons they've brought, and the growth they've sparked. One connection feels particularly warm, familiar, and stable, a true soulmate energy. This person exudes kindness, care, and a steady presence. The action card came out in reverse for this connection, and Spirit whispered, "They're not going anywhere." This suggests a sense of unwavering consistency, like this person is a gentle soul who's here to stay. Their energy feels grounding and supportive, almost like an anchor amidst the emotional waves you might be experiencing. The Journey card reversed highlights an interesting dynamic in this connection. Divine Feminine. This person feels like a sanctuary, a source of safety and comfort in your life. However, Spirit is gently pointing out that, at times, this level of comfort may also leave you with a subtle sense of boredom or stagnation. It's not that boredom is inherently negative. It can reflect stability and loyalty, both of which this person seems to embody. Yet, for some of you, there's an unspoken feeling that you and this person may not entirely align on a spiritual level. It's like your soul is yearning for something beyond the security they provide, though you deeply value the healing and peace this connection brings. The Happy Family card reversed delves into the deeper layers of this bond. It suggests that you and this person may serve as mutual healers for one another, especially if one or both of you have experienced turbulence in your childhood. There's this sense of finding in them the feeling of home that you may not have had growing up. For some, this connection symbolizes the comfort, love, and stability you've longed for. A home that nurtures your spirit in ways you may not have thought possible. Spirit is also bringing through a name or sound, something like Carol, Carl, or another name with a K or C sound. If this resonates, it may hold a special confirmation for you. The Financial Constraints card upright reflects another layer of complexity in this connection. While this soulmate-like bond offers warmth and stability, there's also a part of you that might feel held back or constrained. It's as though your heart is torn between choosing the comfort and familiarity they provide and following a longing for something deeper, more expansive, or transformative. The Angel of Love card is Spirit's reminder that this person entered your life for a beautiful purpose, to remind you of your worthiness, your beauty, and your radiant capacity to love and be loved. This connection is like an anchor for you, a steady presence when life feels like a ship rocking back and forth in turbulent waters. As I channel this energy, I'm seeing a vision of a house in the countryside, a small town or rural area. For someone listening, this could be symbolic of where you are or where this connection feels rooted, embodying simplicity and peace. If this resonates, it may serve as a comforting nudge from Spirit that you're exactly where you're meant to be in this journey. This connection feels deeply transformative, divine feminine, and there's a powerful sense that this person has been instrumental in helping you rediscover your worthiness of love. Spirit is showing me that they've seen the beauty in you, the light in you, even in moments when you struggled to see it in yourself. This connection carries such warmth and strength, creating a bond that feels almost unshakable. It's as if their presence has allowed you to relax into yourself, to feel safe, cherished, and truly loved. There's a strong part of your heart that longs to settle into this connection, to fully bask in its warmth and stability. It's not just about love. It's about the deep sense of safety and familiarity they bring to your life. With this person, you are reminded of your inherent worthiness, and that knowing feels so natural when you're around them. They've created a safe haven for you, and you value that deeply. Spirit is showing me that you are an incredibly spiritual and intuitive person. Yet, with this connection, it's like you can set aside the complexities of your spiritual work and just be. This person feels simple and clear, like an open book, and there's something profoundly grounding about their energy. They might even be a younger soul compared to you, carrying a youthful, innocent, almost playful energy. It's refreshing, comforting, and deeply healing. I keep hearing, I want to make it work. I want to make it work. This feels like the voice of your heart, or perhaps even theirs. For many of you, this is the person you feel most aligned with in a practical, emotional, and even spiritual sense, even though their energy may not fully match your depth. So much about this connection just makes sense, and it's hard to ignore the simplicity and ease it brings to your life. Spirit is bringing forward some specific imagery here. Red hair, roses, and a countryside setting. For someone, this could signify a present-day reality, but for many, it feels tied to a past life. I'm seeing visions of a life lived in the countryside, perhaps in Ireland, or a similarly lush and peaceful place. In that life, you and this person may have been farmers, sharing a simple yet deeply fulfilling existence. There's a sense of joy in that simplicity, a reminder of what it means to find happiness in the small, everyday moments. For some of you, I'm also seeing the number 3 connected to this bond. Perhaps you come from a family with 3 siblings, or you and this person share or will share 3 children. It could also tie back to that past life where you had a family together. Whatever the case, there's an undeniable sense of soul familiarity here. This connection feels like a thread that has woven through multiple lifetimes, carrying with it a sense of shared history and purpose. Whether you choose to embrace this bond fully or allow it to continue evolving naturally, trust that it is here to help you grow, to heal, and to remember your infinite worthiness of love. I'm hearing a deep, contemplative voice in this energy, as if someone is saying, if only I could quiet my spiritual side, calm my intuition, and rein myself in, I could settle fully into this connection and live happily ever after. This person feels so aligned in so many ways. They bring safety, warmth, and an undeniable sense of stability. Yet, there's a longing. A subtle but persistent pull that suggests something is missing. It's like part of you truly wants to build a life with them. Maybe you're already married to this person, or you're seriously considering marriage. Perhaps you've dreamed of what it would be like to grow old together, creating a life of simplicity and comfort. But there's this other feeling, this nagging sense that won't go away. It's not dissatisfaction exactly. It's more complex than that. It's as though there's a quiet whisper within you saying, there's something more. The energy here is layered, and it's stirring up deep questions about what you truly desire, divine feminine. When I pulled the community card in reverse, the message of isolation came through strongly. Some of you may feel disconnected from others, perhaps even disconnected from a part of yourself. The number 777 may be significant. This could symbolize divine alignment or spiritual awakening. It feels like you're being called towards something greater, even as you crave the stability this person offers. There's no doubt that this connection has boosted your confidence in many ways. This person has been a sanctuary for you, a safe place to land when you felt unsure or unsteady. But let's dive deeper into this pull you're feeling. What is this yearning? Why does it feel like your heart is being drawn towards something beyond this relationship? When the second chakra, sacral chakra, appeared in reverse, it highlighted an area of blocked creativity and passion. Then, the attachments card in reverse suggested a desire to let go of something or someone that you feel is no longer aligned with your highest path. But there's resistance here, isn't there? It's as if you're saying, I want to release this, but I can't. Why can't I let go? When I turned to the traditional tarot, the 9 of Pentacles appeared upright. This card reveals a sense of almost, but not quite, fulfillment. It's like looking at a beautiful puzzle where one critical piece is missing. You have so much of what you need and desire with this person, security, comfort, love. But there's one thing that eludes you. So what is this missing piece? When I channeled further, I heard a voice say, "They aren't you," or "It isn't you." This message is profound. It suggests that what you're longing for might not be external at all. It could be a part of yourself you've yet to fully reclaim or integrate. Perhaps this connection, as wonderful as it is, doesn't challenge or inspire the deepest, most expansive parts of your soul. This is a complex and tender energy, divine, feminine. It's not about rejecting love or safety, it's about recognizing that you are on a journey of profound self-discovery. This pull you're feeling is your soul's way of urging you to ask deeper questions, to explore what you truly need to feel whole. Let's explore this fascinating and deeply layered energy, divine feminine. It feels like the person we've been channeling, a romantic soulmate in many cases, has played a powerful and pivotal role in your life. They've brought warmth, stability, and even a sense of deep joy. However, for some of you, there's an underlying pull towards something even more profound, a connection tied to your conscious twin flame path. This pull might feel like an ache or an activation within your soul, one that wasn't present in past lifetimes. I'm sensing a strong visual of that simple, stable life you shared with this soulmate in another era, perhaps in the early 1800s. You may have lived a peaceful and happy life together, surrounded by simplicity and mutual devotion. Yet, in that lifetime, it feels like your twin flame connection wasn't consciously or energetically activated. You may have never crossed paths with your twin flame, or the connection simply lay dormant, waiting for this lifetime to come alive. The significance of 1808 or the early 1800s may resonate with some of you. It could be pointing to a past life that's energetically influencing your present. This is a time when your soul was learning about stability and love through simpler, more grounded experiences. However, in this lifetime, it seems the universe has chosen to awaken a deeper layer of your soul's path, introducing the complex energies of the twin flame dynamic. When I pulled the Three of Swords in reverse, it added another layer of insight. Upright, this card often symbolizes heartbreak, tears, or emotional pain, but in the reversed position, it speaks of healing, reconciliation, and settling conflicts, whether with others or within yourself. Divine feminine, this could manifest in one of two ways. 1. For some of you, there may be unresolved emotional energy with your soulmate. Even though this connection feels stable and loving, there's a need for inner resolution or reconciliation. Perhaps there's lingering doubt, a feeling that something still needs to be acknowledged, understood, or healed before you can feel completely at peace in this relationship. 2. For others, the pull you're feeling toward your twin flame path might be creating emotional complexity in your current connection. It's as if your heart is asking you to resolve or reconcile something within yourself regarding this twin flame activation. This might not even involve your twin flame directly. It could simply be about finding peace with the idea of the twin flame journey and how it intersects with your current relationship. What's clear is that this is an invitation for deep reflection and soul-level healing. Whether the reconciliation needed is with your soulmate, your twin flame energy, or within yourself, it feels like you're being asked to explore these emotions with openness and grace. This could also point to the presence of a masculine twin flame who has recently been activated in your awareness. Whether you've crossed paths with this person in the physical world or have felt their energy on a deep soul level, their presence is undeniable. There's a strong sense that this twin flame connection is seeking some kind of resolution or closure. I keep hearing the word closure. It feels like this person is energetically or even physically longing to reconcile, to bring some unfinished business to light. Here's the complexity. With the action card in reverse, it seems that this masculine twin flame connection has felt dormant or inactive in the physical world. Perhaps there's been a lack of tangible movement, leaving things in limbo. However, in the energetic realm, this connection has been intensifying and building momentum, almost like a storm brewing just beneath the surface. There's this impending feeling of a culmination point, like the connection is on the brink of transformation, even if neither of you is fully certain about how it will manifest in the physical. This could be why your intuition, divine feminine, is sensing so much restless, unsettled energy. It's as though the unseen forces around this connection are creating subtle, or not so subtle, energetic ripples that are leaving you feeling uncertain about what's next. Interestingly, this brings up another layer of interpretation. The energy we channeled earlier about a potential soulmate or stable masculine figure may not necessarily represent a specific person. Instead, it could symbolize a desire within you, divine feminine, for a secure, long-term and familiar connection. This vision might feel comforting, like an anchor, but at the same time, you've noticed that your twin flame connection doesn't quite align with it. This creates an inner conflict. On one hand, there's a part of you craving that stability and groundedness, perhaps even something traditional. On the other hand, your twin flame connection challenges you, pushing you beyond those comforts into uncharted territory of growth, transformation, and soul-deep connection. With the goddess of the moon reversed, there's a strong sense of confusion, an intuitive energy that's so heightened, yet somehow it's causing you to feel disoriented. It's as though you can sense so much on a deeper level, but at the same time, it's leaving you unsure of how to interpret what's coming through. This is a curious and intense energy to work through, especially when you feel like you're tapping into all of this deep knowing, yet the clarity just isn't there. Then, we have contract in the reversed position, which has been showing up consistently. This card speaks to the closing of karmic cycles, the end of old contracts. I keep hearing, "It's time, it's time." The unresolved karmic patterns in your life, divine feminine, are being resolved, not only within yourself, but also within your divine masculine counterpart. These energetic shifts are making space for something new to emerge. The energy is building, and it's building fast. I'm hearing, they're coming in, whether you want them or not. It's happening, whether you're ready or not. It's like that familiar saying, ready or not, here it comes. Your vibration is rising, and with it, a powerful shift in the dynamic between you and your counterpart. The momentum is reaching a point where something needs to change. It's like a breaking point where the energy has to manifest into something tangible. And here's what's happening energetically. Divine feminine. You've done the work. You've cleared your karma, healed those old wounds, and even if you've done this journey on your own or away from your masculine, your energy has been purified. You've done the healing work that has allowed your frequency to rise. This shift has created an energetic opening, and now your divine masculine can't help but begin to make his presence felt. I keep hearing knocking on your door. This might not be literal, but energetically, he's reaching out. Your intuition is picking up on this, and it can sometimes feel overwhelming, almost as if you're being pulled in two directions. It's like you were focused on yourself, perhaps even giving up on the idea of a new beginning with this person. And just as you reached that point of detachment, that's exactly when the shift happens. This is a potent reminder that when we surrender our attachments, That's when things can move forward in the most unexpected and aligned ways. It's interesting to feel all these energies swirling around, isn't it? We haven't fully confirmed yet that this is a twin flame connection, but I'm sensing the presence of a powerful masculine energy. We'll wait for more confirmation through the cards, but in the meantime, let's explore what's coming through for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. First, Door to Spirit Upright. This card speaks to your intuition being incredibly strong right now, divine feminine. It's like you've opened a door to a higher level of spiritual awareness. Your connection to your inner wisdom is crystal clear, and you're receiving messages loud and clear. However, with the third chakra reversed, there's also a bit of self-doubt or a hit to your confidence. Your intuition is heightened, but it may leave you feeling uncertain about how to interpret it. It's almost like, I feel this energy, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Then we have man holding a heart upright. This feels like the divine masculine counterpart, coming in energetically with an offer. There's this sense of him reaching out or sending you a message, even if it's not yet fully manifesting in the physical world. But with this third chakra reversed energy, you might feel a bit confused or overwhelmed. It's almost like you're thinking, am I imagining this? Am I going crazy? There's this push and pull of trusting your intuition, but also feeling like you're unsure of how to deal with the energetic communication you're receiving. With Victory in the reversed position, it seems like some of you are uncertain about what you really want. There's a feeling of not being fully clear on your desires, and that's okay. Sometimes we need time to process everything before we can fully see the path ahead. The Angel of Strength upright is showing you that you're strong enough to find your way, and that you're capable of creating happiness and independence within yourself. You've come so far on your own, and that's something to be proud of. However, with Envy upright, there's a deep, undeniable feeling of longing, despite the growth and contentment you've cultivated. It's like, no matter how much you feel you're transforming and evolving, there's a part of you that still longs for something more. It's a feeling of intense desire, even if you don't fully know what you're longing for yet. Maybe it's the reunion with your divine masculine, or perhaps it's just the feeling of missing something that you haven't quite put your finger on. This energy is intense, and it's okay to sit with these feelings of longing. You're on a journey of discovery, and sometimes the path forward isn't always clear. Just know that everything you're feeling is part of the beautiful unfolding of your soul's purpose. The universe is guiding you. And even if you're unsure of your next steps, trust that the clarity will come when it's meant to. It feels like, for some divine feminines, there's been an attempt to put this connection on the back burner. But no matter how much you try to distance yourself, the feelings for this particular masculine, who I strongly feel is the divine masculine, are only intensifying. As you've continued focusing on your own healing journey, clearing away old karmic energies, and breaking free from negative patterns, you've naturally started aligning with your highest vibrational love connection. However, there's still a sense of fear and uncertainty creeping in, leaving you feeling like you're not fully aligned with what your heart truly wants. There's also a part of you, divine feminine, that thought you were certain about this connection. You were 100% sure about your feelings for this masculine, but after the events that have unfolded between you two, things have shifted. You're now questioning what you truly want from this connection. What do you want it to look like? Do you even want it in your life in the way it's been? But no matter what, you can't shake the deep longing and pull you feel toward him. Your intuition is speaking to you so strongly, and you can't seem to escape these feelings, even though part of you may want to. With storm warning upright, it's clear that there's a lot of emotional turbulence here. Conflicts, storms, and overwhelming feelings. But along with this, attachment reversed suggests that something needs to give. This situation can't stay stuck because the energy is moving quickly, and you're being pushed to release attachments that no longer serve you. It's almost as if, at times, you feel like this masculine is an attachment you want to let go of. But despite your logical mind trying to convince you to move on, your heart and your intuition are telling you something entirely different. There's this deep pull, and no matter how much you try to ignore it, it's something you can't deny. It's incredibly intense, this energy of being torn between your mind and your heart. You may not know exactly what the future holds, but there's this undeniable truth rising within you. Your intuition is louder now than ever, guiding you towards something you might not fully understand, but that you know is meant for you. Trust that the clarity will come in time, and that these intense feelings are part of the bigger picture that's unfolding for you. In the extended version of this reading, I'll be channeling more messages directly from the Divine Feminine, specifically tapping into her guides or higher self to bring further clarity to this situation. I hope this helps provide more insight. You can find the link to the extended reading in the pinned comment and description below. But for now, I want to shift focus and have a conversation with the masculine energy coming through. I do apologize if some of these messages feel very specific, as they might not resonate with everyone or even the majority of the collective today. There's a strong energy coming through for a particular group of people right now, so I trust that whoever needs to hear this will find it. This is the number 9 card, and I'm receiving that someone may be seeing the number 999, or perhaps something significant happened in September, or it could relate to the fall season. This broken heart energy feels like a direct reflection of what the masculine is going through emotionally. I see him feeling deeply hurt, almost overwhelmed with emotion, and it's as though he's breaking down in private. What's coming through is that this masculine is putting on a brave face for those around him, perhaps talking to friends or family. But on the inside, it's a completely different story. He's crying in secret, feeling emotional, and wrestling with these intense feelings alone. I can even see him laying in bed at night, scrolling through his phone, possibly looking at old photos of the two of you, or checking out your social media, feeling that pang of longing, realizing just how much he's been affected by this connection. And here's where it gets interesting. Daughter spirit upright, just as the Divine Feminine's intuition is at an all-time high, we see that the Divine Masculine is also experiencing a shift in his energy. His own intuition is heightening, mirroring the feminine's journey in a profound way. It's a powerful reminder that what you both are feeling, whether consciously or not, is part of the spiritual connection between you. Let me tell you though, this is causing him a lot of heartache. I keep seeing something about a ring, so if there's a marriage or engagement involved, let me know. Or maybe this masculine is thinking about making that kind of commitment with you. Take it how it resonates. But with the Sun card reversed, the pain he's feeling comes from the realization that he's delayed, or in some cases, even prevented a fresh start between the two of you. Now, he's feeling like he's lost his chance to be close to you or to connect with your energy in the way he once could. With Garden and the Gate reversed, there's this sense that you're doing everything you can to protect yourself, to live your life, and to keep the door closed. Opening that door feels like it would create chaos, conflict, and confusion that you're simply not ready for. You're valuing your peace right now, Divine Feminine. But here he is again, knocking on your door energetically. With 6th chakra upright, I hear him saying, "I'm finally awake, but is it too late?" The energy coming through here is powerful, but with third chakra reversed, which represents confidence, this masculine is struggling with a deep lack of self-assurance. He's feeling unsure of what might happen if he actually reaches out to you or tries to move things forward. And with adjacent possibilities upright, I see him observing you, knowing that you have many other options when it comes to love. This is making him feel even more unsure of himself. There's a masculine here who once thought he was your main option, maybe even your only one. But something has shifted, or you've done something recently that has made him realize that you actually have a lot of choices and could be pursuing other connections. Now he's feeling like he's just another option for you, and that has taken a serious toll on his confidence. Storm warning. I'm getting the word moody, so this masculine might be feeling especially moody lately, with lots of emotional highs and lows. Cornucopia. I'm hearing him say, "I'm so unhappy with my everyday life without you. I keep escaping into daydreams and fantasies about us." Divine Feminine, you're likely feeling this pull toward him too. This intensified daydreaming energy coming from him, creating an even stronger connection. I'm also hearing mood swings, so it's clear that this masculine's emotions have been all over the place recently. Now, I want to pull a few cards from the traditional tarot. And just a heads up, in the extended version of this reading, I'll be channeling even more specific love messages, particularly what this masculine actually wants to say to you. His energy is coming through so strongly. If you're in separation, I do feel he might be reaching out very soon. If you're already in communication, I see this deepening because his longing for you is growing and becoming more conscious. I'll share more about that on my Patreon, linked in the pinned comment and description. Okay, let's see. The card that came out from the traditional tarot is 10 of Swords reversed. Let me take a moment to break this down. The 10 of Swords reversed signifies the end of a painful situation, but in this case, it's about a relationship coming back from the brink of collapse. This is exactly how this masculine feels. It's like he's had a moment of clarity, realizing that just when everything seemed finished, he's finding a way to rise again. It's like the last 10 seconds of a game, and this masculine is finally deciding to get off the sidelines, to get his act together, and step into the game. It's like, where have you been? That's the energy I'm picking up here. He's finally realizing that he can't sit on the sidelines any longer, and he's coming in with a plan, clearer than ever before. In the extended version, I'll share more from your higher self, Divine Feminine, about what's unfolding here, and I'll dive deeper into the energies of these two souls we're channeling. Plus, more love messages from both the masculine and the feminine to one another. The link to that is in the pinned comment and description below. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly hope something in this reading resonated with you personally. Wishing you a beautiful rest of your week, and I'll be back again soon for the next reading.